And hello, everybody out there on Facebook Live. So glad to see you all. And I'm so happy that you're all here. Hi, everybody on Facebook. It's Joe Rossi, Daily Antidote of Song, day 914. Thank you, Carolyn, and thank you, Christiana. And we're coming in live from Tacoma Park with Tom Prasada-Rao right here, a neighbor in the DC area. And also still, of course, the fabulous...
The fabulous. Hey, nice to see you all. I'm Sandy O from Emma's Revolution.
And I'm Pat Humphreys. Nice to be with you.
Wow. We're so glad to be with you. I think we're on for doing the way we do hellos. You remember how we do it? It goes like this. Doom bum doom doom ga doom ga doom doom ga doom dum doom doom ga doom. Hello, 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 hello. Right, and that's your part. You're going to sing that hello, hellos, and pick a note everywhere, anywhere. Okay, here's how it goes. Kick it off, Pat.
Doom ga doom doom ga.
Yep.
Doom ga doom doom ga.
Nice.
Doom ga doom doom ga. Doom. Hello, 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 hello.
This is the day we're all in this room today. We're so lucky to see you, and that's why we say hello, 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 hello. Sitting right here next to me, it's Tom Prasada-Rao. He's gonna sing today. Let's say hello, 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 hello. I see Joe between us there in the kitchen. She's why we all get together and we sing like this. So let's sing along for Joe. Hello, 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 hello. Jaden's on the tech. She's turning the dial. She's spinning the knob. She's making everybody smile. Let's say hello to Jaden today. Hello, 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 hello. All the people on the book of faces coming in from here and there, all the places. We're gonna say hello to you today. Hello, 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 hello. I see Jenny from Suffolk, UK, and there is Gary, where he is always today. There is Nick, shaking something, making some sound. Hello, 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 hello. Hello to Becky, hello to Karen in Oregon, with Mount St. Helens in the background. They see you, Lynn and Cliff in Vermont. Hello, 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 hello. Annette is here and Ann in Nashville with a little bitty baby sheep. There we go. I think we say hello, 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 hello. Sheila in Florida with Pete Seeger in the background. Susan in Cincinnati, and there is Storm. We're sending love your way, Storm. Hello, 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 hello. Kathy coming in from Colorado or somewhere on the road. Kevin's playing his flute, and Deborah is dancing in Kentucky. And hello to Hindi. Hello, 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 hello. In Victoria, holding up the heart, Jill Caroline in DC, and Ruth in Birmingham, UK. We say hello, 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 hello. Carolyn and Boise always knowing which day it is. Pete Seeger's there, and Sarah's in Texas, and Christiana and Bob in Maryland. Hello, 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 hello to the Curly Tops. Hello to Kathleen in Albuquerque. Gonna hit our way to the second page if I can find the cursor, and there we are with Kat. Hello, 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 hello to our friend Nancy out in Berkeley, and there's Bob and Bear in Massachusetts, and Mabel with her own bear in Massachusetts, and Anne in Knoxville is here. Hello, 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 Deli and Anne and Nancy the cow, and James, we love you. Hello, James, and Kate in Charlottesville, and someone in Albany. Hello, 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 hello. There's Jimmy in Victoria, BC, Mama and Papa Curly Tops singing to Carol is in Connecticut. Let's say hello, 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 hello. Louise and Aloysius in the car There's Aloysius in the car, and Anne, and Stu, and Bronwyn, Nick, Victoria. Hello, 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 Sherry in New Hampshire. There are a few deer feeding on an iPad. There's Sandy in Western North Carolina. We were just with you. Hello, 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 hello. I see you there, Sue. And hello to Jane in Maryland, and Loriana, Katrina, and Courtney, Dick and Kathy, and Victoria, and Shelley. Hello, hello. I forgot that we have a whole third page, but I think I sang everybody's name. Perhaps not Elle and Joni, so we say hello, hello, and Bob in Albany. There we go. Back to the top. It's time to start the show. We're so glad to be with you here from Tacoma Park, Maryland. Hello, 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 hello.
Wow. That was amazing. Woo. I gotta catch my breath now.
Let me tuck you in, Pat. Joe, are you coming back in?
Yeah, well, you can just introduce Tom if you want.
Okay.
This is our great, wonderful friend and neighbor, Tom Prasada-Rao.
Come on
You want
in,
to go?
Pat. I do. So this is so great that we get to be here. We love Tom.
Oh, I love
We
you
love
guys.
not just his beautiful songs, but his beautiful spirit. This is a man that every time we get to see him or hear him sing, you know that the world is a loving and a more loving place for him being in it. And of course, his songs are stellar. And so please welcome Tom Prasada-Rao.
Oh, thank you. Well, you feel like singing today?
Do it.
I got a song that's pretty new. It's called Brand New Day. I wrote it with a woman from England named Jodie Brooke Wilson and a man from Nashville named Gary Nicholson, who's actually in the Songwriters Hall of Fame. I was so honored to be able to write with him. But it's called Brand New Day, and I picked it because of a couple reasons. I'm just finishing up my third round of radiation. I have my last dose of radiation tomorrow, and I had a little spot in my lungs. And doc says it's no big deal, and I'm kind of getting used to it now. But and also, we've had a string of rainy days, and today the sun is shining out in Joe's beautiful front yard. And it's kind of a crisp October morning here. So here we go. I'll sing it through one time for you. It's called Brand New Day. I open my eyes to the sound of the rain and the dream I was dreaming slipped away, and there you were in reality, holding me. Thank you for the morning and for the light, for the gift of your love through the night, and for this moment, come with me. I thank you for a brand new day. You brought me this far, beyond my troubled time, and the promise of tomorrow is here and now, and it's mine, with so much more to be grateful for. Thank you for the morning, for the light, for the gift of your love through the night, and for this moment, come with me. I thank you for a brand new day. Let's sing it again. Thank you for the morning and for the light, for for the gift of your love through the night. And for this moment, come what may, I thank you for a brand new day. I thank you, yes, I thank you for a brand new day.
Wow. That was absolutely gorgeous, Tom. Thank you so much. Pat and Sandy, you're welcome to also come back in if you feel like it. So we're really lucky to be here with Tom, able to be chatting and hanging out and hearing that incredibly beautiful song. So, Tom, I didn't hear what you said in advance of it. What can you tell us about this song?
Well, I wrote it in Lubbock, Texas in August. We had a little songwriting get-together put on by the Buddy Holly Foundation. They paired us up with other writers. And so I wrote this with a woman from England named Jodie Brooke Wilson, who was there. And then one of the ringers in the group was Gary Nicholson, who's this amazing songwriter. He's got over 700 cuts in Nashville, and he's in the Songwriting Hall of Fame. And I was just amazed to be able to write with him. But three of us wrote this song called Brand New Day. And the reason I picked it, Joe, was just because of the rainy days we've had here over the last few days, over the weekend, and then all of a sudden this glorious morning. And I'm coming out of finishing a round of radiation for a little spot in my lungs. And so I'm a little out of breath and don't have a lot of power right now, but it'll come back. And that's why I'm singing Brand New Day.
Right on.
Beautiful.
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
beautiful. It has actually been very bleak and cold. I read somewhere, I think in the Post, it said, summer skipped town like it owed somebody money, which I thought was great. And I talked to a lot of people yesterday. I went out for a walk when it was slightly less yucky, and I ran into people who said they hadn't left their house in 3 days. Their walk was to go out to the garbage pail, and things where you just got this sense like it had come in, and maybe we weren't quite prepared yet to say goodbye to all of this beautiful weather for this season. And I love the rain and the cold a lot, but it just kind of, for some reason, felt like a big, quick change. And so this sun has reminded me, in fact, that there are a lot of bright days out there. And how did you guys feel about the rain? I think one of you at least loves the rain. Is that right? Or both of you?
It's not me.
It's not me. No, I kind of hold my breath through rainy days and wait until the sun will come out again.
I get sad when there's a string of rainy days.
Me too.
So,
I'm very affected by the light.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm really, really grateful for this sunny morning. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful.
It really is gorgeous out there. The sunlight is like coming in through the leaves and through the little wisps of the whatever the like wheat-like plant is right there, and so it's golden looking. And so, how are you feeling in general? How are you feeling about the notion of a brand new day, getting up every day and?
it's all I got anymore. It's a brand new day. You know, I mean, in reality, that's all we ever had.
Yeah.
It's all we ever had.
Exactly.
And I'm grateful for the realization finally that this morning is all I have right now.
Right.
Yeah.
There's something very beautiful about living that way, about
Yeah.
recognizing the moments that you're in and the moments that been talking about this in the room because Kevin Locke, the National Endowment for the Arts Heritage Fellows winner, who has sung in this room with us several times, died suddenly. I think it was October 1.
No.
And and it's I've thought a lot about, the fact that he was a person who clearly lived in the moment a lot. Like he gave that impression, but he also talked about the importance of that. And so it gave me at least some comfort to know that even though he died suddenly, that he spent a lot of his life being right where he was and appreciating it. And I think that's, something that we can all take a lesson from. We get distracted by things and we live way outside of the moment a lot. And the more we can pull it in and be where we are, I think that's part of what this room is a reminder of, is for this half an hour every day, we're here in this moment, just making things better by singing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, for me, I had Tom will remember, I think that I had a heart attack 6 years ago, and that was a moment where, like, it was that heightened reality of knowing every day that was not given to me. The next day was potentially not given. And I also can get dragged back into losing that perspective. But I am grateful for a reminder. I know it's a tough thing you're going through, but I'm grateful for a beautiful reminder through song.
And yesterday we had David Roth's song in here, sung by Dennis Donnelly, who also just recently had a heart attack. And like heart attacks, they come out of the blue. And a lot of times people don't know that they're even potentially at risk for one. And so he chose a song by David Roth, If This Was My Last Day on Earth. So just another way of looking at like what it is we're doing on any given day. And I think that's, you guys are both amazing for sharing in this room, those sort of challenging things that you go through and being willing to talk about them. It's a great lesson for all of us.
Oh, thank you.
That's why we do it through music, because it's the best way to deal with challenges,
exactly.
right?
Yeah. And I have to say, I'm so grateful for all the songs that you've been writing through this period of time. I've been watching on over Facebook and YouTube and stuff like that, and it's been such a I think you were pretty prolific before, but it's been really remarkable to walk with you through all of these days and all of these issues that go on in the world, and hear them come through the eloquence of your voice and your instrument. It's been such a blessing.
Thank you.
So let's see. I would like to sing again, but I think before we do, I'm wondering if the three of you might be able to say anything about how it is that you met or how you know each other, or is that going to be three totally different stories, all of them made up?
I think it's the same story. We met through the Phil Oaks
I think so.
song tour.
Yeah.
A long time ago when Sunny Oaks was putting those tours together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had crossed paths a number of times
Right.
over the years, but I think those were really the times when we
Got to
connected
know each other,
more directly.
Right.
Yeah, and then you came and played on my second solo CD, if you
Right,
remember,
right,
up
yeah.
there at Nevessa in West Saugerties, and
Oh, right,
and you touched the piano, on one of the songs that we were recording, and I just burst into tears. I just thought, oh my God, that is so beautiful. I never even heard that particular possibility in that song and in other songs that you played. Wow. So it was, from then on, I just thought, oh my God, what a special human being. I was just so delighted to be connected to you.
Well, I'm so glad to be connected to you both. What you do is so spectacular. Even that welcome, I wish I had it on a record.
We'll sing it for you. We'll sing you your special one. You can play every morning.
So we have actually talked about putting out a CD of Daily Antidote songs, because people have written songs for us, and then there's several people who've written hellos that are like particular, and it would be a really great bunch of tunes. And then on a sad day, you could play yourself hello, right?
Yes.
Like if you needed it at 6 o'clock instead of at noon or whatever.
For the rainy days and everything.
Yeah, exactly. So I think it would be great if you could play the song again, Tom.
Okay.
And I'm going to back out over here.
You guys want to sing along?
I would
Yeah,
love
we
to.
do.
I would love to. Oh my gosh, I was listening in the side, but wanting to sing.
All right, here we go. Brand new day. I open my eyes to the sound of the rain, and the dream I was dreaming slipped away, and there you were in reality, holding me. Thank you for the morning and for the light, for the gift of your love through the night, and for this moment, come what may. I thank you for a brand new day. brought me this far, beyond my troubled time, and the promise of tomorrow. It's here and now, and it's mine, with so much more to be grateful for. Thank you for the morning, for the light, for the gift of your love through the night, and for this moment, come what may. I thank you for a brand new day. Thank you for the morning, for the light, for the gift of your love through the night, and for this moment, come what may. I thank you for a brand new day. I thank you, oh, I thank you for a brand new day. Oh, that was gorgeous. Thank you for singing with me.
Thank you for being here. What a treat.
Thank you all for being here.
That was incredibly gorgeous. I'm feeling so lucky right now. We just got to hear some process there. That was beautiful. That was incredible. As you guys I loved that. Thank you. Thank you to all three of you for being in this room and for singing in my space. Thank you to everybody out there for being there. Look, everybody has little teary faces.
Yes.
I love you guys all so much. I'm so glad we get to do this every day. It's great to have friends out there and in here. So we didn't really decide who was saying goodbye today.
We can do goodbyes. We'll keep it easy for you, Joe. You've been working hard.
Now Tom can sing along with you.
I guess we don't really have a goodbye version of the song.
Yeah, we haven't really done a goodbye version.
But what we do have is, Pat can give me a note, and then we can see what happens, and then maybe, see what happens when she doesn't cry.
We'll see how long I can hold that out.
There is a way that we come together every day, thanks to people who care. And at the end of the session together, we say goodbye until next time, yeah. So goodbye to the people on the book of faces, and goodbye to Jenny in Suffolk, UK, and goodbye to Gary and Nick, and goodbye to Becky and Karen in Oregon. Let's travel over to Vermont. Goodbye to Lynn and Cliff. Goodbye to Annette, and goodbye to Asheville and Nan in Asheville. You have a name, you are Anne in Asheville with your sheep. And goodbye to Sheila in Florida. So goodbye to Susan in Cincinnati. Goodbye to Storm. Goodbye to Kathy. Goodbye to Gavin playing your flute, and to Deborah in Kentucky. Goodbye to Hindi. Good love to Luda. Goodbye to Caroline and Ruth in the UK. Goodbye to Carolyn in Boise with Pete Seeger. Goodbye to Sarah in Texas. And goodbye to Christiana and Bob in Maryland. Goodbye to Kathleen in Albuquerque. Goodbye to Nancy in Berkeley, and Mabel and Bob and the Bears in one box right now. Goodbye to Anne in Knoxville, and goodbye to Deli, and goodbye to Nancy. Goodbye to James. So long to Kate in Charlottesville, and goodbye to Bob in Albany. So long to Mama and Papa Curly Tops. Goodbye to Jamie and Victoria. So long to Fred and Silver Spring, and to Diane and Sherry in New Hampshire. Goodbye to Jane in Texas, and so long to Dick and Kathy, and goodbye to Lynn and Carol. I see that no one's leaving the room. Goodbye to Dan in Vienna, Virginia. So long to the deer on the iPad, and goodbye to Amos and Sandy and Don, and goodbye to Jane in Maryland. So long and big love and big thanks to Tom. Goodbye and big love and big thanks to Jade, and goodbye and big love and big thanks to Joe, till we see you one more time. Yeah, that's the way I always want to do them. That is the way I always want to do the goodbyes. Those are amazing. Oh my goodness. These are people who can read my mind harmonically.
That was incredible.
Follow me.
Oh, that was so amazing. Every time you changed and they changed and met you, I was like, oh my God. So it's been a pretty powerful day, thanks to Pat and Sandy's hellos and goodbyes and Tom's amazing song. And after an emotional journey like today, there isn't really a whole lot more that we, at least I, can come up with today. So I do want to wish everybody a beautiful, beautiful day. We're going to feed these folks some ravioli and some quinoa and some lentils, and I hope that those of you who are in the lunchtime zone have a nice lunch. Those of you in the dinner zone in the UK have a nice dinner. And anybody else who's anywhere else, have a great rest of your day.
Much love, y'all. See ya.
Thank you so much, Jaden. And thanks a lot, Pat and Sandy and Tom.
You bet.
So we'll go ahead and we'll turn our camera off, and the rest of